Hela, Samuel æfter, who geth it mit Joelem. Hi there, Sammy again. How's it going? In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the alphabet. The Lindish word for alphabet is abecedē, which was one of the Anglo-Saxon words for alphabet, the other word having been modelled on the Norse word. It's literally taken from the first 4 letters of the Latin alphabet, A, B, C and D. So in Lindish, the alphabet is the abecedē. Notice the word for the is pronounced the and not the. I found that in speaking words aloud, it was easier and more natural to pronounce it the when the next word began with a vowel. When the next word began with a consonant, it was easier to pronounce it as the. Most of you will know that originally the Angles and Saxons wrote their language with runes. I'm pleased there are some of you out there who are still trying to keep alive this tradition of writing in runes, but the thrust of Lindish is that it's supposed to be easier to learn, and if it's written in an alphabet that's not familiar to most people, then Lindish is failing in its remit. Lindish is instead written in the Roman or Latin alphabet. That's what the alphabet you read modern English in is actually called. In the Lindish alphabet, there are 29 basic letters. When there's no Latin equivalent for a letter, then I've maintained its runic name. As far as possible, where the Old English name of a letter is known, I've used that. These, then, are the names of the 29 letters of the Lindish alphabet, in alphabetical order, obviously. They are the names you would give each letter if you were trying to spell out a word in Lindish. As they flash up on the screen, you'll see the letters in both lower and uppercase. A small or lowercase letter is called wrītān, and capital or uppercase letter is mīchelestāf. So here we go. A, ash, B, C, D, F, A, F, Yoch, Ha, E, Yot, K, L, M, N, O, Erdl, P, R, S, T, thorn, U, ever, wynn, X, tsett. All other combinations of letters are based solely on these 29 letters. Now you'll probably find that you can easily read off the names of the letters if you saw the letters themselves. It doesn't actually take that long to remember what the letters are called in Lindish. You just need to practice saying it aloud a few times. Saying the alphabet aloud will help you to put the sounds of those letters into your memory. What takes longer is to remember the order of them, but even that's logical. The basic order follows modern English, and you just have to remember where to place the ash, the eth, the erdl and the thorn, And don't forget, there's no Q in Lindish. That's why, even with 4 additional letters, there's only 29 letters and not 30. Today I'm going to concentrate on all the consonants, and I'll do the vowels in the next lesson. Lindish is really easy to read once you know how. Each letter can only be pronounced one way. The following 13 letters are the same as in modern English. B, D, F, K, L, M, N, P, R, T, ever, wynn, X. Here's some words which should cause no problems in reading. Æfter, after. In Lincolnshire we say after, not after. Next word, book, book. Dēāf, deaf. Coal, charcoal. Men, people. Notice it doesn't mean men. The Old English word men covers both men and women. Weras and wīvas. Path, path. Again, in Lincolnshire we say path, not path. Rēād, red. Wrītān, to write. Notice the W is pronounced separately. It's not hidden as in modern English. W, every letter is always pronounced. Glōvas, gloves. Steven, voice. Axion, to ask. You'll notice the word for ask and how some people, even today, still say she asked him instead of she asked him. Well, they're actually using the older pronunciation of the word. The following 5 letters are pronounced differently, and you have to take care when you're reading them. Che, yoch, ha, yot, s. The letter C, che, is always pronounced ch, like the modern English word church. The letter G, yoch, when written without an accent, is pronounced hard, as in gold. When it follows an N at the end of a syllable, it's pronounced ng. There's no hard G sound. It follows the example of the rune, which was called ing. There was no hard G there. It's like when you say the modern English word sing rather than sing. After an A, an O, and the U, and all long vowels, G is pronounced like a grating ch sound, and it's called an onrude yoch, literally an unsmooth G. H without a macron accent at the beginning of a syllable is pronounced the same as in modern English. However, when it's written with a macron above, sort of on the middle line, it's pronounced the same as a G with an accent. At the end of a syllable is always pronounced like this, and it's called an unrude ha, an unsmooth H. At the beginning of a word for L, N and R, it's pronounced rough like this. Unlike in modern English, wherever the letter H occurs, it's always pronounced and it's never silent. J is easy, it's always pronounced like a modern Y. Y. The last letter to be careful of is S. most times it's pronounced s, but if it occurs between two vowels or between a vowel and a consonant, it's pronounced z, like a z. So here are some more words using these 5 letters in their examples. Kyrkja, church. Synga, to sing. Vliegen, fly, a fly like an insect. Bogga, bow. Helpan, to help. Hjerte, heart. Herd, hard. Nicht, night. Bogga, pocket or pouch. Notice that after the letter E and I, the H is softer than after A, O and U and long vowels. If you speak German, then you'll get the difference. For example, the H sound in nicht, not in German, is different from nach, after. It's the same in Lindish and Anglo-Saxon. Next word, glistan, to listen. Knuttel, nut. Groof, roof. Genoeg, enough. Yellow, yellow. If, if. Silver, silver. Nezer, no way. Lastly, you have 2 completely new consonants for the beginner, a thorn and the ēð. These were their runic names. In Old English they were interchangeable, but in Lindish they have distinctive uses. In Lindish, the letter thorn is always pronounced th, as in modern English throne, and ēð is always pronounced the, as in modern English this. Thorn usually appears at the beginning of a syllable, and ēð between 2 vowels or between a vowel and a consonant. If a thorn sound is needed between vowels, then you write a double thorn. In Lindish, the ēð can also appear at the beginning of a word, in which case it is still pronounced the. Here are some examples. There, there. Þú, you, when you're speaking to just one person. This, this. Thenkan, to think. Author, or. In writing, the letters P and thorn can look very similar, but you'll soon learn to distinguish the letter P and the letter thorn. The thorn has the line that rises above the letter. For homework, keep practice saying the alphabet until you remember it off by heart. Also, listen again to all the words I've given you and practice saying them. At this point, don't try and remember them unless you're very confident. The main aim at this stage is to learn how to pronounce them. I've listed all the words used in this lesson below in the description, so you don't need to replay the video unless you want to hear the sounds. Dat bydd all for nu, wrth after yn tid, wysa di hala. That's it for now. Until the next time, take care and be well.